this game, you had plenty of chances to ignore me, take the big points, and potentially win. So, I'm offering you to take the second corner, which is probably not very good for me, and you take it. Okay, that's nice. And I protect this corner, but you take this one. Very perfect. Up until here, perfect.
I'm
Yeah, are you
yeah,
inside?
got it.
You got it? Okay, sorry, yeah. So, and yeah, you don't need to push. You can immediately play this one, but this is okay. Push, Keima, fine. Now, this is the first moment. It's the first moment. So instead of trying to build my area here, this is where my area is really open. This is where the gap is. And I need to be closing that gap somehow. If I want to win this game, I need to get this as my territory. So this has to be my territory, like this. This should be my points. If I don't get it, maybe I lose the game because you already have a lot of points, actually. This is your territory, and this is your territory. And it's basically guaranteed. I cannot steal it as much as I would like. So you need to be looking for an opportunity to. I'm not saying just jump in here and destroy. This is too dangerous. But if you just play a little bit from this direction, just a little bit, start kind of nibbling at my territory and making it smaller, immediately this makes everything so uncomfortable for me. Any move in that direction, and I'm uncomfortable because this is my only territory. This is all my eggs in one big basket. So if you play
Yeah.
anything,
And so I was looking at this.
hmm,
I don't remember what you did next.
I played this one.
Yeah, okay. I was looking at, and I don't know how far to play away from my other stones. So I was looking at G8, G7.
Okay, wait. G8, G7. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Or a little more conservatively, J8.
J8. Okay. So, but instead of this, you played D.
Yeah. I didn't want to let you into my corner.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm always gonna be this devil who's gonna try and tempt you, lead you into temptation. I'm always playing a move I'm not gonna just play a stupid move that doesn't threaten anything. I play a move that threatens something. But you need to look at this move and say, haha, Vadim wants to get into my corner, but that's just second line corner. That's just a little bit. But if I now play A, B, or C in the center, that's me getting into Vadim's large area. And if Vadim ignores that, I get deeper. So suppose you play, I don't know, a move like A now, and I ignore you and jump into the corner. But you ignore me again and you keep jumping, right? I'm stealing some points on the second line, but you're stealing all of my points. If you do this and I exchange those corner moves for center moves, then what do I have left? I have nothing. I have only the right side and everything else is gone. This is very much a disaster for white.
Okay.
So, however tempting that corner might be, you need to say, okay, that is small, that is only second line, but the center is big, and that's something that Vadim cannot ignore. And you're right, you'll be right. I cannot ignore that. So as soon as you play this move, I probably need to not play here. I need to start protecting, and you get that move for free, or something like this. And then you play something here, and again threatening, and I protect. And then maybe after you've made it smaller, again, you don't have to play here, but you can play here, for example. And you say, okay, Vadim, if you want to take my corner, if you want to play A, well, I'm going to play B. So you're offering me an exchange. You're saying, okay, you get that one, but I'll get this one. That's a more positive and a more aggressive way of playing and a better way of playing. Instead of just always responding to my moves, giving me choices, saying, okay, you can get that, but I'll get this. How about that? Offering me exchanges.
I need to start thinking that way. Yes.
Yeah, but the first step is realizing that the move that your opponent played is not very big as a threat, and you could make a move that will be bigger as a threat, and your
Okay.
opponent will be forced to face the music and respond to your move instead of following up with his move. And actually, you said which one to play, A, B, or C. Any one is fine, but if you're kind of confused and puzzled, you can always go back to the fundamentals, which is make something that is a good shape with your other stones. So, for example, when you play A, this creates a weird shape between these stones, right?
Right.
There's a gap. So maybe you don't want to do that. So if you're worried, just play something that works with this stone. This is your edge stone. So make something that makes a good shape with it. For example, this. This is a Kama shape. It's okay. There's no direct gap. Fine. Or, I don't know, this one, like you said. Yeah. Nice shape. Good shape. Not really cuttable, so fine. Or maybe something even like this. Again, this is a large knight. Fine. So don't create some wonky, weird-looking, lopsided shape. So whenever you play something like this, okay, maybe this gives me a chance to immediately, and try to cut.
Okay.
But if you make a good shape with your stone, I can't cut. So this is opportunity number one. This is opportunity number two, the same exact thing. I'm offering you to sneak into your corner, but you don't have to accept that. You can say, okay, Vadim, you go that way, but I'll go this way. And if you sneak into my corner, I'll keep destroying your area. And my area is more valuable to me than that little corner. The corner is big, but my area is bigger. So you block. Another thing, I offer another thing. I'm slowly building, and if you just keep responding to my moves, if you keep doing that, then I will just, we just go that way, and that way, and that way, and that way. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's what I want to get. I want to get this. I want you to respond to all my moves, and then you lose the game because white has more.
Yeah.
So you cannot do this. You cannot accept my evil offerings. You have to say no and bump your fist on the table and just say, no, Vadim, that's unacceptable. I'm not going to respond to some of your moves. Actually, with this move, you have a very simple and nice way to respond and get all the points at the top. In a game, you play this one, you're protecting the corner, but actually your corner it feels fine. It doesn't need protection. You have this very nice shape. So how can you protect the top? Because I'm threatening to go that way and start destroying your top.
Yes. G11.
Which one?
G11.
Yeah, G11 would have been, yeah, G11. Or even more aggressively, another Kama. Like this. And you're kind of curling around me and taking all the points. This way you're taking all of those points. And I still haven't closed my center. I still need more moves. So if you had played like this, I would try to maybe peep like this and maybe this, but not easy to close. Too many holes, too many gaps. So this, and this is again your chance. In the game you play here, you're only thinking about your points. But think about my area. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing, growing. You need to do something, and now is the moment.
Well, now J8
Yeah,
or J.
now J8, and I have no idea how to continue. How do I keep my points now? You play J8, and what do I do? How do I keep them? So I can try this, but you keep going, and I've lost a lot of points. So that would be so much better for black. But you don't do it, and now I close it. And after this,
Yeah,
basically the game is over.
yeah.
Now there's no invasion anymore because I'm too strong. And even if you keep the top now, oh, and you do keep it, but again, no time to do this. Maybe now a final chance for invasion. Probably doesn't work anymore, but maybe you need to try now. Maybe some invasion here, or I don't know, here. Trying to create A and like B. Again, double meaning. In two directions. You can go corner and side. Try to offer me a choice, and whichever I choose, you go the other way and try to live. So something like this. So you see, you're losing this game not because you're playing badly, but just because you're always being overprotective of your territory. You're always thinking about yours, and you're not thinking about destroying mine. I'm always giving you a simple thing to do, and you do it. Like you do exactly how I wanted to, but you need to stop doing that.
Okay.
You need to understand that Vadim is your enemy. Vadim wants you to play the bad move. I want you to play what I want you to play, and you need to like, okay, I see what you want, Vadim, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna play this because that's my idea and my intention, and now you need to think about that. So that's how you win, by like jumping outside of the box that I've created for you.
I understand. I'm going to have to practice that.
Yeah. So all of these moves, this one and this one and this one and this one, they're not really serious threats. They're all just designed to make you feel bad. But actually they're not. They're not that bad. So here we are. Let me stop.